Morning, evening, night, grand rising, namaste, my kings and my queens. I hope everyone was having a blessed day, okay? Remember, stay in your lane, mind your business. Don't compare yourself and focus on you, okay? And watch everything unfold. A blessing, unexpected and expected. All right, so let's jump straight into this video. I know you guys watch a lot of videos. Don't we see every time we turn around on YouTube, it's narcissistic this, narcissistic that. But hey, everybody have their story to share. So let them tell it. Remember, we all have a ghetto story to tell. Okay? And no, I'm not calling you ghetto. But let's jump right into this. So this video is going to be about narcissistic and karmics, okay? Because I feel like a lot of people just be sleeping on those karmics, okay? Narcissistic is karmics, so they both go hand in hand. But a karmic is someone that's codependent, or narcissist is someone that's evil, conniving, and weak, okay? They bleed just like us. They piss just like us, okay? They shit just like us. You know, because people be describing narcissistic as they so big, bad, and tough. They big, bad, and tough, all right. I don't know where. They weak as hell. They're like a scary little roach trying to run from you when you're trying to step on them. Okay? So, let's jump right into this video. Now, some of us have narcissistic parents. Some of us have narcissistic family members. We have been married to some. We have had kids with some. You know, whether you bro or sis, okay? We here together, okay? We all have been through with a narcissistic. Like I said, whether you was involved with them, you know, romantically, or they was family or friends, you know. Even if it's a stranger, you got to realize, like, you don't have to, you know, have encounter with these people for them to be in your family. You have kids with them, married to them, whatever the situation is. They have strangers, your neighbors. You know, people be sleeping on that. You have neighbors that be narcissistic. I have lived next door around narcissists, so I know. And they in your environment, we walk amongst evil each and every day. You know, so we just can't say whether they're narcissistic or not. You know, evil is evil, dirty is dirty, dark is fucking dark. Okay. Now, when we watch these videos, a lot of people get victimized. And I know a lot of people about to say, well, I am a victim. No one is a victim. We all have to take our own accountability. How we let this narcissistic in, whether you know it or you didn't know. Because some people did know it. And no, I'm not blaming you. This video is not about blaming you, but we all have to take our accountability for putting ourselves in that predicament with that narcissist. Kept giving them so many chances on top of chances. Putting ourselves last and putting this person, building this person up, and so when they got where they wanted to be. Because they'll never get where they really want to be. Because they don't know nothing about greatness. They don't know nothing about being on top and being, you know, doing this and doing that and stepping in creation, their spiritual. Because remember, God gave us all spiritual gifts. It's up to you what you do with them. Remember, a narcissistic choose to use evil attentions or tactics with these. God children used to use pure kindness, loving, caring, sharing, and that's the problem. That's empathic for you. And some of us that encounter these narcissists is empaths. I'm one, so I know. I have in my family. I have in my environment. I had neighbors like them, friends like them. I know you probably say, damn, you was surrounded around. Yeah, it was like a sheep surrounded around a whole bunch of fucking wool packs. But guess what? As that sheep, because they thought I was weak, I stand strong. I am a lion. A lion lets you go so far because they know when they tag, they're going to tag your ass. When that lion is quiet and sleeping, you can do whatever you want. I'm sleeping. I'm getting my beauty rest because the wicked don't sleep. But when that lion wake the fuck up and see you in front of his face or her face, that lion going to snatch your ass so quick. And that's exactly what a narcissist hate. They hate a strong person, so what they try to do, they try to destroy. They try to break us down to the core. Whether it's verbally, physically, threaten you, want you to be afraid of them, because they love when you be afraid of them. They love when you be scared of them. They love for you to be codependent. A narcissist do not like when you be strong. A narcissist do not like when you independent. A narcissistic don't like when you like to wipe your own ass, so you don't need to wipe your own ass every time you go to the bathroom. They don't like that. They hate that. Ooh, it intimidates my demons. I want to fuck you up. I get it. But as you continue to do that and continue to push forward and continue to move forward and don't worry about revenge on that narcissistic. Don't worry about revenge. And I know a lot of people say, well, damn, he or she hurted me so bad. I want to kill him. I want to hurt. I want them to feel the pain that they made me feel. I get it. Some of you guys had kids with that narcissistic. Some of you guys have parents being abused sexually, physically, verbally, emotionally. I get it. It hurts real bad. And I know some of you guys probably say, no, you don't get it. You haven't been through the experience. I have been through it. I may not look like it, but I have been through, because looks is undeceivable. Just like with a narcissistic. A narcissistic looks is undeceivable. They come in so charming and nice, like they your knight in shiny armor. But all the while, they were sitting there by the devil. God don't send people like that. God don't deal with people like that. God hate no one, but he dislike. And that's the same way we are. We don't hate anyone. No matter if we say it out of our mouth, I hate him, I hate her. We really don't hate. We hate what they done to us, but we don't hate them. And some people do. Because some people, and the reason why some people are hurting, because I get it. I have been there. Well, I have, and I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I have placed revenge. But where that got me? The narcissist that was just giving that person fuel. They love that. People think giving a narcissistic fuel is basically by giving them your attention, your time, your effort, being nice. No, it's not. They love the rah-rah too. They live for that. A narcissistic eat, sleep, and shit for drama. You notice if you that peer, that positive person that say you boring, they'll say they have to get around you because you boring. You don't want to do it. They'll try to make all kinds of excuses just to get away to get around drama. They have to be around people. They don't like good people. They like weak people. They like messy people. They like negative people. They feed off that. And if they don't have that, they're going to lose their fucking mind. I know. Some people have been through this rodeo twice. I have been around this rodeo more than once. And I started realizing, why do I attract narcissistic? Empaths attract narcissistic. Period. And yeah, you could be working on yourself. They ain't got nothing to do with that. Narcissistic is, empaths, I'm going to say, is a magnet to narcissists. That's why they was put here on earth, to destroy, kill, and steal, just like Lucifer. I'm not going to say the D word, because he gave himself that. God gave him Lucifer. And I'm going to leave it just that. He don't like when you call him Lucifer, because he don't like to be nowhere near goodness, which he not. Nobody not good on earth. Because if we were so good, we wouldn't commit sin each and every day. So we all make mistakes. No matter what people say, well, that's a good person. That person had made mistakes. A good person don't make mistakes. A perfect person don't make mistakes. Only perfect person that they have, it ain't nowhere near on the physical. But spiritually, yes, it is. Amen. And I ain't here to preach to you, but I'm here to tell you my story, your story, her story, his story. We all have encountered with narcissistic. How not to place revenge on them. How to move forward. It's you. By you working on yourself. By you not focusing on that asshole. By you not thinking about that asshole. Now, don't get me wrong. We all have negative thoughts. We all have things that pop up in our mind from our past to try to bring into our present. We could be having a good day. Say, for example, we having a good day. You at the party with Lucy. Girl, you partying down. You at the party with Derek, your homeboy. And all of a sudden you get that trying to fuck up your vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. Don't let it. Continue to dance. Continue to do you. Don't let it. We all have that. Some people banish it. Some people do rituals. I don't do none of that. I let it flow. Because just like obstacles and challenges and tests and blockages, that's only temporary. It don't last forever. Because the more you banish it, the more you try to do whatever you can to try to get that off your mind. Simply by letting it go with the flow, giving it to God. The best words I say, I'm going to give it to you, God. Whatever going through in my mind, and it's not for me, it don't belong here. S as denied, I'm going to give it to you, God. And continue on to go by your day. That's basically turning negative into positive. It's just that simple. They not only attack us in our dream state, they attack us physically, spiritually, and so on and so on. We cannot put a past what a narcissistic would do. You may know him or her for like 20 years. You could have grown up with them. You could have been married, whatever the situation. It could have been your parents, whatever. You can't put a past what a narcissistic would do. They be tapping into that spell work and shit too. They dark already. So what is gonna hurt to tap into it? So you cannot put a past what a narcissistic would do. I don't put a past nothing they wouldn't do. Some of them sleep with men in the closet, got a whole nother life. Some of them married to two women, more baby, got a whole sister wife things going on, or brother wives, who knows? You can't put a past what a narcissistic would do, and don't you ever question yourself about it, because that's what they love. They already have a lot of doubt going on with them, low self-esteem, inner child all fucked up. I could really say some more things. Because there's a lot of things that you could do and you have to play revenge on a narcissist. It's many things you could say. How weak you are. How deadbeat or dead mother you are. How sad your pathetic ass is. I wasted my... Oh, that make that low self-esteem. It just make that inner child. It bring them back to that inner child. Where they could have... Something could have happened in their childhood. And it brought them back. Trust me, I have done it before. Not to hurt that person like they hurting me, because I give that to God. I forgive you. And I really don't have to forgive you, because forgiving is for me, not for that person. I let God forgive you. But I'm not going to do that, because at the end of the day, I want to move on with my life. Not taking care of the kids. Not doing what they supposed to do. Only thing they want to do is be on the gram or Facebook or whatever else they be on and showing off like they're such a good mom or good daddy, knowing they don't give a fuck about their child. And I hate for it to be harsh or hardcore, but guess what? It's uncut, raw truth and facts. Big facts. Y'all know it. They don't love those kids. They almost love themselves. How they gonna love kids? They don't love themselves. They don't know what love is. Spell it. So them saying Love, they gonna say Luv. Yeah, it's still love, but that's it's because it sounds the same as two different words. What's the meaning behind both? Only thing that a narcissistic know is the next train smoking. And what I mean about the next train smoking, the next thing that's on fire. The next thing that got money. The next thing they feel like, oh, yeah, that person need me. Here I come, baby. The next person that they feel like got more than what you had. So they can make you feel like once they leave you, destroy you, leave you broken, leave you suicidal, leave you feeling like you wasn't shit. Knowing damn well you was surprised the whole time and they wasn't shit. Who running? Them or you? Them. Gonna run to that new supply of that back burner. I don't like to use terms like that because I'm straightforward, man. You know, we hear all kind of, terms when they come down to narcissistic. Back burner, new supply, secondary supply, first grade A supply, whatever. I like to come straightforward because they human just like we is. Don't ever get it twisted. They ain't important, they ain't shit. I tell a narcissistic in their face. Quick, fast, and hard, they gonna do is, but you know what they crying against? Yeah, they doing all that. Don't let them fool you. They ain't shit. Ain't gonna be shit. They was born shit. And it's sad because they was born generations on top of generations in that type of environment. They was. And it's sad. They can't help how the way they became. Look at their mom, look at their daddy. Either the daddy was whooping the mom ass or the mom was whooping the daddy ass. And the mom and daddy, the grandparents was, baby, oh my God, this go on and on. Some people sit there and can't understand, like, girl, what? Girl, what? A narcissist don't know nothing about no breaking no generation. Girl, what the fuck is that? What is that? They don't know about nothing about working on themselves, but I could tell you they know about what looking good on the outside. They know about looking good on the outside. And they don't be looking good on the outside. When you really wake the fuck up and you realize all that name brand shit, jewelry, money they flashing, how ugly their ass is, because you know why the inside ugly. So when the inside ugly, it's going to show on the outside. Perm blank and periods. How can you move on from a narcissistic? How can you not get revenge on a narcissist? How can you keep yourself from killing a fucking that narcissist up? For those who don't like cursing, this ain't the video for you because I keep it real. And I'm going to give it to you. As you should. By simply moving forward. No contact. Stay no contact. Stay gone. Act like you don't see them. They don't like for you to ignore them. They don't like for you to don't give no attention because a narcissistic like all attention on them. When you don't get no attention, they be craving for it. But you don't want them to crave it. What the fuck you want a narcissist to crave your attention for?